Parents and students, I am Katya, a 7th grader at Easterbrook Discovery School. But today, I speak with the voice of Malala, a Pakistani girl who was shot by the Taliban just for going to school. On October 9, 2012, 15-year-old Malala was taking the bus home from school when a bearded man climbed on and demanded, "Who is Malala?" No one answered, but several students turned toward her, the only girl with her face not covered. Suddenly, he lifted a Colt .45 pistol and shot 3 times. The first bullet ripped through her left eye socket and out her left shoulder. The next 2 shots lightly wounded the 2 girls sitting next to her. Malala was rushed to the hospital where doctors desperately tried to save her. But her organs started to fail, and there was a high chance that she would die in the coming days. The day of Malala Yousafzai's birth was not a day of joy. She was a disappointment, as she put it, a girl in a land where rifles are fired in celebration of a son, while daughters are hidden away behind a curtain, their role in life simply to prepare food and give birth to children. Her life could have ended up this way too, had her father not been different from most Pakistani men. He believed in Malala and got her an education, no worse than the one her 2 brothers had been given. She studied at the school her father owned, consistently coming in at the top of her class. Then, one day, the Taliban arrived in her home valley of Swat, and the bombing and burning of schools began. Some people were intimidated into hiding. Some joined the Taliban in hopes of being spared. Some stood by and quietly watched the carnage. But Malala, along with her father, spoke up. When they feared their school was going to be closed down, friends spurred them on. Her father's longtime business partner, Katya, urged, "Life is not just about taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. You can stay here accepting everything from the Taliban, or you can make a stand against them." And so, in spite of threats to her life, Malala took a stand. She gave speeches while the Taliban destroyed girls' schools. She described the Taliban's atrocities in an anonymous BBC blog. And every day, as she went to the school that was now forbidden by law, she expected to die from a jihadist bullet. What the Taliban did not anticipate was for Malala to survive the bullet that struck her. Flown out to England, she received life-saving treatment and is almost completely recovered. Now, she lives in Birmingham, attends school, and continues to advocate for educational equality. She wrote a book about her experiences, titled "I Am Malala," and has become the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize nominee. In speaking out against the Taliban and surviving, she became the most powerful weapon against them. Her message is free of vengeance or hate, political inclination, or anger at her attackers. She believes that education is the right of all children, not the privilege of some. Stated in her own words, "Education is neither Eastern nor Western, it is human." While some may think that Malala's struggles relate only to Pakistan, I disagree. Here, in the United States of America, the richest, the most powerful country in the world, 1/5 of public high school girls will drop out and not graduate, according to the Department of Education. The numbers are even worse among minority groups. while some girls have to overcome challenges like poverty, abuse, lack of educational support, and unplanned pregnancies. None have to dodge bullets in order to get to school. Education for girls means freedom, economic independence, the ability to protect their rights, and a better future for generations to come. I hope that Malala's story inspires all girls to find a way to stay in school and do their best, no matter what obstacles they face. The same way the girl who valued education more than life inspired me.